Hey, you guys. Today I'm gonna do Orange is the New Black season 4, episode 3. I'm gonna do episode 3, 4, and 5 today. I'll put those up, and then I'm gonna be on episode 6. I'm taking my time. I don't want to rush it like everybody else and just I you know just binge watch it. Plus I got kids, so I can't just binge watch. But this season is really interesting compared to last season. I'm into it. Shout out to everybody that's been watching and commenting and rocking with me on the Orange is the New Black. So this episode, on episode 3, Tasty gets an assistant job with Caputo. She up in there cleaning up with the girls in the bathroom, mopping and stuff, and they call her. First, they like Tasha Jefferson come to the warden's office, and everybody looking like she the only one stopped. I'm like, why y'all didn't catch on? But she the only one stopped, so they like, we got a warden. They like, your name Tasha. I'm like, this is retarded. Like, what prison don't have a warden? Like, this jail, what prison is like all screwed up. But yeah, she goes in there and Caputo tells her that she's gonna be the assistant or whatever, so that's cool. He say she kind of the only smart one, so hey. It also the crazy girl. I can't remember her name. I never can remember her name, but I'm gonna call her the crazy girl till I remember her name by the end of the season. So yeah, the one that got married. Okay. In this episode, she finds out that her husband is I just kind of wrote notes on this episode. But she finds out her husband that she been having phone sex with is staying with his mama and his brother. And at first I kept saying, was he married? Was that his son? But he said he's, saving up whatever, give her this little story when he finally visit her in the jail or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, I ain't got a problem with that shit, but you got time. It ain't like what he gonna go pay bills and rent for? And when you ain't there, y'all ain't got no kids together. Like, hell, that's saving money to me. But yeah, they weird, but I like them together for some reason. But they weird. But yeah, this episode, was it this episode? Let me see. Yeah, it was this episode. But yeah, she just weird. But I'll get to her other weird part at the end. So Lolly freaking out about killing the hitman. So Alex tells her, like, play another song in your head, just play it in your head that he was a bad man and you killed him because he was a bad man. So, but she is freaking the hell out. And I'm sitting there like, girl, get it together. But I told y'all I always thought she was weird and crazy. But, bitch, did you remember you stumped somebody out? Bitch, you're going to go to the shoe for a long time. But, I don't know. I like her being crazy. I do. But, whatever. Red is mad that Judy is getting special treatment, and I would be too. I ain't with that celebrity get special treatment, so I would have felt some kind of way about her getting special treatment. And then Healy lets her come and work in the garden, and y'all know that's Red's territory. Can't nobody work in that territory unless Red okays that. So to have her there, it ain't gonna go well. And Judy got a smart ass mouth, so whatever. Chapman, she's still dogging her roommate, having her follow her around. When that bitch wouldn't give her no sunflower seeds, I would have hit them out of her hand. Like, bitch, if I ain't eating them, you ain't eating them either. But whatever. Then she got her walking around, just doing dumb stuff, just lurking. I mean, the way she treating this girl, I'm just like, it could not be me. I'm telling y'all, I'm not. I don't care if I'm the new girl. That's how it was when you go to high school, and they always try to tell you before you get to high school or whatever, or junior high or whatever, that the freshman's gonna get dogged out. Bitch, I'm so glad I am not that one that had to go through that type of shit, because I was really cool in the neighborhood with older people anyway. But I wouldn't have I ain't the one that would deal with hazing well, or fucking with scrubs, as they would say. hell no. Damn. So, yeah. God bless you. So, sorry, my kids up. So anyway, that was crazy. So the yoga lady and the older lady, I forget her name. Like I said, I ain't got my list with all their names on it right now. So she goes and they goes and try to, talk to the little new girl, the little roomy girl, and they quit. I'm trying to look for my list with the name. They quit Chapman's little penny business or whatever. They was like, this shit is getting dangerous. We ain't got time for this whole stinky, smelly shit. So that was that with them. Then they tried to get the little roomy girl to walk with them, and Chapman wouldn't let her walk. See, that's why I said I couldn't fuck with her. I had to beat her up. Especially, girl, you only weigh like under a buck, bitch. So Pusey and Soso, they getting close. They playing basketball or whatever. And Boo ass knocked their ass right up off that court. Like, y'all can't play basketball, so stop playing. Get y'all ass up off of here. They kept calling them lesbians. And that's when Pusey was like, she's not a lesbian. And So was like, I like everybody. I like people. It's not about gender and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, yeah, they get knocked off the court. Like I said, before they get knocked off the court, Judy walked past with her minions, and Pusey gets tongue-tied once again because she's so starstruck when this lady walked past. So this episode is about Soso's childhood. In Soso's childhood, it was like her as like a teenager, young adult or whatever, and they was going to get signatures to not build a Walmart or whatever. So this guy kept giving her a hard time, and he outed her for liking the guy that was sitting next to him or whatever. And they had, like I said, they had to get these signatures. So let me get that out the way. They had to get these damn signatures. And one of the signatures, because she was with it. And so they made a $50 bet that she could get most signatures and she would win a date with the little suspect guy. Because I was like, this guy has to be part of the LGBT community. Because the way he was just trying to shut it down, like, I ain't. Like, it was just like, I don't like girls. So, why are you trying to get me to win a date with her? So, she ended up going to this guy's house that was supposed to be a registered sex offender. And, the way he was acting like he was, like he liked little kids. But she's so airhead, so she wasn't catching on, or she wasn't caring that he was a registered sex offender. She was the type of person like me, like, you just give everybody a chance. That's gonna probably be my downfall. Just always supporting everybody, giving everybody a chance. So she goes in the house, she talking to him, and come to find out that he was having sex on a beach or something. It was something that he got registered or whatever, but it wasn't that he was really messing with little kids, but the rumors was going and he just let it go. And I'm just like, well, it would get people to not to talk to you and fuck with you, but I wouldn't want that stigma on me. But she went back and told the guys that she, won a bet or with a $50 bet. And they were like, he was the guy that was kind of still taunting her. So she kind of made him feel bad and said that the guy was a rapist and all this kind of stuff. And he made her feel uncomfortable and all this kind of stuff, just making them feel bad. So I was like, okay, that was payback. But I was just like, this is stupid. Okay, that was her childhood. She's an airhead. She gives everybody a chance, whatever. Piscatella, Caputo, and Tasty. Well, everybody was in that little cabin house fixing up the house. And Piscatella, I just want him to die. I just want him to get fucked up one good time. Oh my God. He was talking shit to Tasty about being an assistant because she had a notepad and she was writing everything down. I'm like, motherfucker, that's what an assistant does. So she's up in there, he giving her a hard time, but Caputo just, I don't know, he's a punk, so whatever. Even the electrician was giving her a hard time. That goddamn, I don't know how to pronounce her name, so I'm going to just call her the Christian girl. The crazy ass girl that had her teeth messed up, all that kind of shit. The one that got raped by the cop. And y'all had let me know that she was not jealous. She just wanted, to be aware that homegirl wouldn't get raped. So y'all, shout out to y'all. But everybody was talking shit to Tasty, and I'm like, that is her damn job. What do y'all want her to do? whatever. Um, why everybody was guarding, Judy was guarding or whatever. So ended up going to tell Judy why Pusey be acting the way she was acting. You know, Judy was thinking she just was slow or retarded. She was like, we don't use that R word. I'm like, oh, here we go with this goddamn politically correct bullshit. I'm just saying. I don't, fuck that. If they acted, I call it, not towards disabled people, but you know, motherfuckers that just be acting stupid. Don't judge me. I, I'm just saying. I ain't that politically correct, bitch. Um. So anyway, so yeah, she tells her she lies to her and say that Pusey's mom was a crackhead. She came from this bad neighborhood, kind of having Judy feel sorry for her. Let me get that out the way. So they in the little dining hall eating or whatever, and Judy calls over Pusey to come and talk to her and, you know, try to get to know her. And she's very, very surprised to know that Pusey speaks three different languages, and, you know, she comes from a really, really good family. And she just like, and Pusey over there, because the lady, Judy, is sitting there, you know, about her mom being a crackhead and her being from a bad home. And Pusey like, what the hell? And come to find out, that's when Pusey finds out that Soso end up telling Judy this. So Pusey is hurt and kind of mad at the same time, and kind of walks off because she I don't know, it just made her feel bad, and I kind of felt bad for her because every fucking black person is not uneducated. Parents is drug addicts. You know, we got some black people that come from some really, really good homes. So yeah, nobody wants to be stereotyped like that, especially when your girl, the one you feeling, goes back and try to get somebody to like you on just their merits. You know what I'm saying? So I got her being mad. She confronted so as she should. So ended up playing a goddamn radio. I don't know if it was this episode or the next episode, but I think it was this episode. My notes be all over the place. But she ended up playing a thing talking about she wanted to get to know her. It was this episode, I think. It was her just saying she wanted to get to her know her. They gonna get to know each other. They gonna hook up. Okay. Um Caputo goes on a date with Linda and yada yada yada. I didn't care. They runs into an OCO, and Caputo tries to give him an extra trip, and the OCO dude goes off on him like, you're not doing it for me, you just doing it for you to make you feel better. Caputo cuts him out and say, you left us in a bad spot. I'm like, you motherfuckers wasn't trying to pay them. Y'all was dogging them. Like, what are you saying? Like, put my life in danger and y'all ain't giving us the proper equipment or payment? Fuck you. Um, Let me see what else happened. Whatever. Visitations come. This is all I'm gonna talk about at the rest of this episode because I don't know if anything else happened because I don't remember. But visitations happen, and Gloria's talking to her son about Sophia and, you know, trying to get her out and how her son has started this campaign. The crazy girl is, no. Yeah, the crazy girl is talking to her husband about living with his mom, saying it's okay. So, next thing you know, the crazy girl and her husband started having, like, they was talking, like, talk sex or whatever right in front of each other, getting each other off, like, right there in the visitation room. Kids was in there. And what was so weird, okay, first of all, it was weird because the kids was in there listening to that shit. But the second of all, the goddamn CO was like getting his rocks off, just listening, wasn't stopping them, nothing. And I'm just like, for real? For real, you perv? He a weirdo. He's such a dork perv weirdo. I don't know. He a goofball. That's who. I'll just get into that later. But he a fucking weirdo. He a weirdo. And I'm just like, really? In front of kids? Y'all gonna really do this in front of kids? Okay. Whatever. But that's what happened on Orange is the New Black season 4, episode 3. Yeah, I'm about to stop this and do episode 4, and then stop that and do episode 5 and get these out tonight for you guys. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about this episode on this video. That's all I'm saying. This episode, this video. let's go. Let's watch it together, you guys. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, follow me on all social media sites by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE, and I'll talk to y'all in the next video.